Hi, I'm Chris with Pivot Cycles, and this is our new Phoenix DH Carbon. We're unveiling this here at Sea Otter. The bike will be available mid-summer. Just want to tell you all about the new design. We feel it's going to be a groundbreaking new design in the world of downhill bikes. For starters, it's 27.5-inch wheels. We've been racing prototypes of this bike on the downhill World Cup circuit at the end of last year, and are unveiling this at the South Africa round this weekend in Pietersburg, South Africa. The new bike is full carbon, features internal cable routing, 1.5 upper, 1.5 integrated zero stack lower head tube. The cable routing is all internal on the bike. It features the newer linkage design that we've developed for our Mach 6. It basically allows us to open up a lot of area in the back of the bike, bigger tire clearance without growing the chainstay length on the bicycle. It also allows us to maintain the larger amounts of travel with the 27.5-inch wheels. Overall, you've got a complete carbon bike, frame weight in the 8-pound range, with a complete bike as it sits here at 33.8 pounds. One of the cool features about the bike is, as we were developing this, one of the biggest constraints with achieving this amount of travel with the short back end was where the tire ended up at full travel in the back of the seat. That's a pretty common problem with even 26-inch downhill bikes. We worked with WTB and Dave Weigel to develop a new saddle that has more cutout in the back, a thinner base, and wider rails. This is called the Hightail from WTB, and that's based off of designs that we brought to them. So the whole package is designed to work together. Some of the other features on the bike: 157 millimeter rear end, press fit 107 bottom bracket, and then oversized bearings. A couple of the key features of the new bike are these integrated bumpers on the side. When they're removable, you have wide cable openings to be able to feed your internal routing through the frame. We've also even added an internal dropper routing. Most people are not racing their bikes full time, and this allows you to hit the parks, be able to come off the lift, ride up short hills, more pedally courses where you might like the seat a little higher. You can run a dropper post easily on the bike as well. One of the other things we have back here is the design of the shock extension. As we did with the Mach 6, this is compatible with a lot of different shocks on the market. So we've got the Fox DHX RC4 on here. Our race team is running X-Fusion shocks, and then it's been tested for Cane Creek, Boss, and various other suspension design, rear shock designs on the market. One of the key features too is, depending on the type of shock that you're running and the bottom out control it has, we feature an integrated additional bottom out bumper. Some of the rear shocks on the market don't have the bottoming control that a Fox shock has, and this allows to add some progressiveness once the bottom out bumper on the shock has been used up. All in all, a lot of key features that allow us to take this suspension design to the next level. You add the 27.5 wheels and you've got a bike that will really track through things faster. The front end will hold an edge better, and you can really lower your times on the descents. I was talking about the internal cable routing. On the non-drive side, you'll see that we've got these integrated caps. They hook into the frame, tighten down, and hold and seal the cable in place. So you've got internal brake routing through the front triangle, and the rear derailleur routing crosses over from the left to the right side. So when you're looking at the bike from the top, you really have no cables showing, just a super clean setup. Everything's away from, guarded from mud and contaminants, so you can keep clean shifting, and it's super easy to route the cables as well. So the new Phoenix features 157 wide rear axle, so when you slide your back wheel in, there's stops for the back wheel, 12 millimeter, and 180 post mount standard, so there's no need to run additional adapters on top of the disc brakes. It adds for additional stiffness, performance with the brake, and of course reduces weight on the entire system. On the head tube area of the bike, we've gone with a 1.5 standard head tube on the top and a 1.5 zero stack at the bottom. Basically what this allows us to do is if somebody, a larger rider, wants to run an external 1.5 cup, they can to adjust the fit of the bicycle. We're also going to be offering a plus/minus 3/4 degree headset that goes with the Phoenix that allow you to change the geometry of the bike easily. The head tube lengths stay consistent to keep for a low front end, but if somebody needs to adjust, we've got the flexibility with this type of design on the front. It also adds for a larger, stiffer front end overall using the bigger head tube size. Once again, I'm Chris Kokalis with Pivot Cycles. You can check out this bike and our full line of Pivot bikes at www.pivotcycles.com.